A new feature in the area of Allplan energy consulting tools is the function for designing and simulating grid-parallel photovoltaic installations. Allplan also provides you with a program for setting up solar thermal systems as well as a link to an online funding database. The clear and simple dialogues allow you to find the details for the significant elements of a photovoltaic installation. For example, details on the generator field or the power inverter. At the beginning of an energy consultation, you create a new project. You can, of course, also open and edit an existing project at any time. Now select the climate data for your project location. You can use the Select function to access many predefined records for most European countries. You can use the list of different cities, as well as zip codes or longitude and latitude coordinates to find the record that is closest to your project location. The Shadow menu item lists different shadow situations. Just choose the one that matches your project most closely. The reduction field below displays the reduced radiation due to the selected shadow setting. You can now use the Generator Field dialog box to select the correct module type for your project. In the installation situations, you can differentiate between the elevated, roof parallel, and roof integrated types. You can also enter the generator performance in 3 different ways. In this example, the generator performance is to be determined graphically using the existing roof surface. To do this, we enter the dimensions of the existing roof. The position of the modules can be determined exactly via the edge clearances and the clearances between the modules. If, for example, the roof has dormers or chimneys, then the modules are removed at the corresponding points using the shortcut menu. You now use the setup angle to define the required angle and orientation of the modules. Your specifications are displayed immediately in graphical form, making them easier to follow. This is where you define the inversion for the project wiring. You can define up to 3 types of power inverters. The selection of power inverters differentiates between automatic and manual modes. In automatic mode, you select the power inverter wiring from the existing list. You test your entries easily with the installation check. The system checks whether your installation components are well dimensioned and connected. It also checks performance, currents, idle running, and MPP voltage. The corresponding dialog provides detailed information on possible incorrect adjustments. The following window displays information such as annual network supply, the specific annual yield, and the performance ratio. You can use the Project Report button to get to the print preview for the project report. If you selected the wiring diagram or roof layout selection fields, then both views are included in the report. It is now possible to create a cost-effectiveness forecast for your project, taking into account the data entered. The results calculated using the capital value method, for example, capital value, amortization time, rate of return on equity, or power acquisition costs, are particularly important for energy consulting. All the details entered can be saved in a project and retrieved when needed.